We back. First, what's going on?
Happy to be here as always every Sunday.
Yes.
Sunday, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Sometimes 4:10.
Exactly. I brought you some very interesting guests this week. And honestly, we were supposed to do this interview months ago. Right?
Is that right?
Yeah, it was like we was going back and forth, we was talking about it, building on it, going through it. And now he's here. D.HALLZ, what's going on?
What's up, bro?
How are you?
I'm good, man. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here.
Alright, you can follow me at The Real D.HALLZ on Twitter, or you can also go to SFG D.HALLZ on Instagram. That's pretty much it. Just SFG, Google D.HALLZ, whatever the case may be.
I see you brought a friend with you.
Yeah, this is my man B-WELLZ. We just got done shooting a video. If you want to say something.
Yeah. Well, what's up, y'all? It's B-WELLZ, Twitter, Instagram, B-WELLZ Music, B-WELLZ Music. Yeah, man, I just appreciate the opportunity. It was nice shooting this video out here. It's actually the second video I've been a part of here in New York, being an artist from Delaware, so it's cool to be back.
Yeah, it's dope.
An artist from there?
Delaware, baby.
Delaware. Over there.
Look, it's a real state.
It's a real state.
The first state?
When somebody say where, Delaware, it's real.
My mother's family is from, like her side is from Delaware.
I was thinking
I actually know part, I don't know, I just know Delaware.
It's
is it the same or is it a little different because it's Delaware?
It's a little different. I'd like to see more mending of the artists. You know what I mean? Everybody's kind of straightforward in their own lane. I'd like to see it come together more. You know?
We don't even have like a hip hop station in Delaware at all. Like they shut it down. Like it was Kiss 101.7. It was like the only way that you had access to really getting your music out there. And they shut down. And ever since then, it's just like you gotta go out of state if you're really trying to promote yourself, like Philly, New York. It's nothing there.
Y'all got Power 99.
We do got Power 99, but that's out of state.
That's out of state.
We're going right to Philly, you know.
So how often do y'all travel to do like radio interviews?
Believe it or not, this probably might be my third one since I came out. I'm not real big on doing stuff like this. My mission is just to get out and get my music out there and get the word of God out
But you
there.
gotta send it to the outlet.
That's why
So
I'm
say
trying
that
to
again.
open
Get
up
your music out there and what?
that. Spread the word of God.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Outlets, the radio shows.
Yeah. I'm trying to. Everybody keeps telling me.
Best friends.
Yeah.
So what's the sound like? Is it more like the genre right there? Is it more like a New York feel? Was it more because you next to Maryland and all that? Got the go-go going.
It's like a
Y'all
little.
like the beats.
It's the melting pot. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, like whatever. It's like everything comes right through Delaware. Like Delaware's like the middle point for the South and for the North. So you kind of get a feel for both sides.
Is that blended into your music? Like the
You
both
can,
sides?
I got both sides. Absolutely.
Now, what made you go into gospel, spiritual hip hop?
Man, it was more or less a calling. It was like I did do worldly music, or I wouldn't call it worldly. I would just say contemporary music, and I was actually pretty successful at it. Got looked at by a few labels and everything. But one day I was with my wife. Shout out to my wife who's at home with my beautiful kids. But yeah, I was at a church one day and this guy with a guitar. I remind you, I just came off the street, probably just got done getting off a couple of things, and my wife said, "Let's go to church." I'm sitting there with my pants sagging, with a 10 boot on, with this white guy with a guitar in his hand, and he just starts singing, and I'm looking at him like, man, this guitar ain't gonna do nothing for me. But before you know it, 10 minutes later, I was bursting out in tears because of his testimony before. And this was while having money, while in the streets, dipping and dabbing in little things. And I just felt the Spirit of God kind of just come upon me. And when I say I felt like it was like weight lifted off of me, it was like a weight that you can't explain. Like, it was like I felt like if I did have things going on, like that I might have been stressed about, whether it be bills, because I have money, but there's other things, you know, like bills and not married and all types of mess that bothered me. It might not bother a lot of people, but it bothered me because I wanted those things for myself. But it felt like there was no worries. And then after that, my uncle Chris was just like, yo, you know how to rap, you need to do it for the Lord. And I'm like, gospel rap? Like, who does that? Who listens to that? You know? And when I did hear gospel rap, I don't want to be the person to kind of put gospel rap underneath the table, but it was kind of whack to me. I'm going to be completely honest with you when I first heard it, but I didn't have no connection with God either.
Right along what you was used to and all that.
Correct. If you don't have a connection with what you're listening to, it's not really going to make sense to you. You know what I mean? But now I'm rocking out, and that's pretty much how I got started. And then after that, I watched God take little old me to where I'm, you know, here with you guys and going to a lot of events, trying to help, you know, just influence a positive environment to our youth and just doing what God calls me to do. Just let him take the lead.
Good stuff. Now, B, what about you? What got you started?
Man, it's just like I love hip hop, you know what I mean? And take it back to hip hop, it was just expression of self. So, you know, I know what my calling is. I know God called me to be a leader, to be a demonstration. So
you're also,
Yeah. So, I mean, it's more so, it's just me. You know what I mean? I love music. I love to be involved in it. So, with that being said, you know, my belief is like that is just portrayed in the music. So, that's really what.
how did y'all audience, like, because you said you do contemporary music.
Absolutely.
Like, how was the change? Did your audience go with you, or did you lose a lot of people, or did you gain more people?
For me, it was more or less, I think I gained more people. I mean, because, especially locally more, because people were like, nah, like, I used to go by Ace back then. They used to call me Ace. And people were like, nah, like, what? You know what I mean? Like, Ace is doing music, he going by D.HALLZ, and it threw people off because I do have a name around my area. So, it just shocked everybody. And then, I mean, yeah, I think it was better just on the gospel side. I'm comfortable. I mean, I feel comfortable with what I do.
Embracing.
Yeah.
What is your relation? Like, how did y'all meet?
This is weird.
Matter of fact, it was a boy that used to go to my church. He goes to D.HALLZ State, which is one of the colleges in our town. So yeah,
Shout out to D.HALLZ State, man.
So he actually, you know, asked me to come down there and perform for one of their showcases that they were putting on, and he just so happened to be one of the other artists. I mean, he was dope. He had them all, hype, and then I kind of did my thing, and we just clicked. Matter of fact, Diamond was the one that kind of pulled me to the side, like, yo, we got this stuff working on it. I was like, word, just, you know what I mean, hit me up. They're in Dover, so they're kind of like a half hour, maybe
about a half hour
from me, so I'm kind of up here and they're down here, so it was cool to, you know, get the blend together. So, and then since they kicked over a track, they're like, oh, we want to do a cypher for this, and I kicked back the verse. I was one of the few that responded. So, and then that brings us up here today. That's what we just shot the video for.
I think my abundance.
So,
Your abundance in the video.
So, were you doing gospel rap before you met him?
Yeah. I wasn't. My hip hop story is a little different. Like, I started playing around when I was in 6th grade, like, you know, around the lunch table, whatever, writing stuff, this and that. But it didn't really take a serious turn till I was in high school. And then even at that point, I wasn't really sold out for God, so to speak. Like, I was kind of, you know, just doing my thing. But I knew the power that music had, and I knew that when it was my turn and it was my time, what I wanted to leave behind, I wanted it to be positive in a way, so to speak. So, and then like every time I play my music, first of all, like when they play, you probably gonna be like, that don't even sound like him. But I always say, is that really you? Rap along with it, you know? Because I guess I talk different than what it actually comes out on the record. But I don't know, man. It's just.
Y'all feel good doing it.
Yeah.
It's like
Oh
a difference.
man,
Like,
the
from
feeling
what
of
y'all
doing
doing
it is to know that you're doing something positive. Like, okay, everybody and this is nothing against like him. I love hip hop. I grew up on Big, in Brooklyn. I grew up on Biggie. You know what I'm saying? Pop, a lot of old school, Rakim, Big Daddy King. Like that's the genre I love. That's when I felt like music was at its highest point. You know what I mean? But nowadays, I mean, everybody can snap. Everybody can dance, everybody can talk about the bricks and all that stuff. But what can you tell my son that's positive, that's living in the hood right now, that feels like his only way out is to go into the street and do what I did growing up?
Your contemporary fans, prior to you changing over, how receptive was they with the change?
With the change, some of them was like, nah, yeah, right, he playing. I know for me, a lot of them was like, man, he playing.
Did you convert anybody?
Oh man, I got some boys right now that I used to be in the street with, banging with, that love the Lord, just off of our relationship.
Now you said you wasn't into the church, but you was already into the church and you did it, or you was like half and half?
Yeah, like I grew up in it, but I was out there doing it. Yeah, no, I had to do it.
Well, we won't talk about that because it's too bad.
No, but like, and so I guess I really didn't have a contemporary music that I was putting out there. Kind of always was, that feel of. I always get the response, yo, how you do that when you don't cuss? That was always everybody's biggest thing. You know, how you hot when you don't cuss?
You look at the old school.
I don't know.
Rakim and them.
It's very,
it's like doing their music, they ain't curse,
And you'll be rocking with it the whole time, rocking with it.
How it shows, like how do y'all have a
Turn.
Turn. Let's get into the music.
Turn.
I want to get turned on Sunday to the Lord Jesus.
Turn.
How did your like before you transform into the gospel rap? Like how did your family like react to the music and how they react to it now?
Oh my Lord, my grandmother, man.
My grandma.
Yeah, my grandmother raised me. My mama raised me, but my grandma raised me, and my mom died when I was 5. So my grandmother raised me, and we used to have a little computer sitting in the living room, and my boy B-WELLZ, we used to be in there rapping, doing our thing, whatever, yelling into the computer. No mic, no nothing, just yelling into the computer. And we was in there cursing up a storm. In there cursing, we didn't know what we was talking about. We just was going off of what we seen on TV or might have heard. And my grandma used to come in that living room and be like, turn this thing on, turn that music off. You ain't gonna be cussing in my house. Like, snapping on us. Like, and my grandfather used to come in there and unplug the computer and used to kick all my boys out the house and stuff. Like, we was trying to turn it into our own little studio section, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, my grandparents didn't play that. But the day that my grandmother heard my first gospel record, and I told her mom, you know, I called her mom because she raised me. I said, Mom, listen to this. She almost like kind of broke down in tears. Because she prayed for me. Like my grandmother prayed, and my grandmother always knew that I had like a gift to do music, but she didn't like what I was doing it for, because she's always pretty much had a relationship with God. And she didn't like what I was doing it for. It had no value to it. It really didn't have any real meaning behind it. I mean my grandma loves my music now. So. Probably my biggest supporter.
You got to lay the rules down for Hirsch.
No, I think they already picked it up when you said, oh yeah, you gotta spit it down.
Oh yeah. I know now music play the rules here.
Oh, okay.
When the music play, you got to go live.
Okay, all right, no doubt.
Right.
Yell it to the mic like we used to.
Always ID, but you pop. A black man with a hoodie, so you shot. 50 shots for one man unarmed. Lord, I'm calling on God. My baby girl was just born. It's the world she gotta grow up in, filled with sin. Women kissing each other and men touching on men. Should I pretend like these things are not sin just to keep peace? I'm SMH with a grin. This is Sodom and Gomorrah. Every country in war. The Gulf shooting us, they the ones breaking the law. I can't ignore all the people that's living poor. They can't afford to put gas in their car just to go to work and come back to nothing. It might not be a lot, but to them it's something, and I feel for them. And I know that God's got a will for them. Salvation more than $1 bill for them. We trying to see peace. We just trying to survive in these cold streets. When another black man wanna kill me, we all in the same struggle. How can it be? We need to open up our eyes, too focused on wealth. Poison in our temples, care less without help. Relying on the liquor and weed to ease stress. Depression got them ready to quit. They want death. Shorty sliding down a silver pole. A white nose. She in college trying to pay that toll. Cause her mommy and daddy don't want to play that role. Man, we need better parenting. Yeah, it's time to expose. Man, we all fall short and we don't even own it. Why do a kid struggle just to get a diploma? Why do they put their trust in the man on the corner? Cause they need better fathers. It's time that we own up. Stop acting like your kids, act more like a grown up. You high yourself where I'm tearing your throne up. Cause God gets the glory. We don't deserve none of it. I think we all owe it to God. Pay a settlement. Everything I'm speaking is truth. It's all relevant. God's in control of your will. Just push the pedal when your spirit's getting sick of the world. I got the medicine. I must see the faith. A little dose of trust. A little dose of love. Now you all sold up. A new creature. Ready to go to war. Understanding the life that you live in is not yours. Lord, you're so worthy to be praised. A round of applause. A round of applause for his graces. Mercy. Lord. Round of applause. Cause you were so worthy. Yeah.
Stuck in a blind spot, my mind at a crossroad, trying to recover from my past, like where did time go? Stuck in a blind spot, my mind at a crossroad, trying to recover from my past, like where did stuck in a blind spot, my mind at a crossroad, trying to recover from my past,
Like where did time go?
Got out my control, I backed away from the console.
Thought I knew it all.
But I wasn't letting my mind treating life like one big show, stuck in the carnival, trying not to reinvent and backslide back to the cornerstone. God and family, the only thing willing to die for. Different type of mentality, break from my rivals. Something in the system when they twist them, just how they want them.
Right.
Offenders are the victims, they just need someone to love them. If given the opportunity, probably amount to something. Before that chance stops, somebody pull up and they bust them, huh? We need more than scriptures, we need examples. More than someone that got a mic and that dribbles the rock. That ain't the only way out, think outside the block. And I just wanna see the struggles.
Yeah.
Wells, holla.
I know the man, I know the man. I used to live for self, but now I'm living for his plans. Living for his will. My flesh I had to kill. His spirit ran up on me like flesh, you know the drill. Never been a snitch, but to God I swill. Confessed all of my sins, 100% real. He renewed my heart, now I am what I am. I rose above the monster like Jordan in Space Jam. All because of grace of what it's gotta be. Heaven has a room for few, so I'm just trying to hit the lottery. Just cause you talk, that'll make you saved. Just cause you give, that'll make you saved. Just cause you pray, that'll make you saved. A true relationship with Christ, that's what makes you saved. Proclaiming that he's Lord of Lords, that's what makes you saved. Agape love to your brother, that's what makes you saved. I take that to my grave. The world had me chained like a slave, but Jesus' life set me free, that's why I'm giving them praise. Revelation, we live in them days, go take a look. Prophecy unfolding right in your face, go read a book. Stop relying on the pastor to give you the word. Cause nowadays Satan is the preacher up in the church. He said study to show yourself approved, cause he already knew what the church was gonna do. Truth. Shout out to my baby. Lord, I'm coming to you with my pride dropped and with my mind and my heart open. I've been exposed to the life you don't want for me. I took a chance and ignored you, didn't work for me. And now I'm standing here, full of shame, full of prayers calling on your name. I am a sinner and I ask for forgiveness. A lot of times I fell short, you didn't miss it. Cause you know everything I did and everything I done. And you know right now what I want to become. You sacrificed this blood and gave your only son. You did it all for me. Jesus, you didn't run. But then you rose again, rose on the third day. I know it shook the world like an earthquake. I know what I'm here for, and that's to serve you and shine bright like the stars in the sky. I will do. Because I don't want to be. I said I don't want to be. Yeah. Lord, I'm coming pride crushed. It's so many women that my heart lusts. I gotta get it right, because death is coming for me. And when I die, I wanna be judged and feel the glory. Paul killed Christians, straight up denied you. Then you revealed yourself, look what your vibe do. It can mold the spirit, it uplift the spirit. And when things ain't sound, you make things coherent. It's a struggle, trying to live more abundantly. I know that dark cloud is over me, and it won't stop raining. All this pain that is drained, and I'm all out of order. I ask for you to arrange it. Shed your mercy, give me grace, give me power, give me strength. As I battle through these times of life, make me over. I'm trusting in Christ because I don't want to be. I said I don't want to be. Brooklyn. We live right now on D.HALLZ Radio, y'all. Shout out to all D.HALLZ family.
I'm feeling that record, son. I like that. I like that.
Is this thing on?
Yeah.
All right then. Sounds of praise.
What's that?
I've been put here to open up your eyes. This Satan's out to kill and destroy, that ain't no surprise. But in disguise, he would tempt you with those finer things. With no warnings, your loving idols, only hell it brings. What's there to gain? A whole life full of sinning ways. Your flesh breathing, but your spirit dead. That pot gon' send you to that early grave. But I'm better off. I just want you to hop on this bandwagon. They said it straight to God. And a wife had a decision to make. Heaven or hell, know that I chose life. The block is hot, then why are you in it? Not here to judge, I'm just a messenger, kingdom representative. What will I be? Only time will tell. But I'ma keep loving God and I'm gonna serve him well. Lord, have your way, tell me where to start. So many broken hearts, but with this work of art, watch how I come to part.
I tell the world to let me breathe. I tell the world to let me breathe. I tell the world to let me breathe. Now let me get them. While we sleep overseas, seeing warfare. While hungry children, ain't no joy there. It's like we take advantage of grace like it don't mean nothing. A bunch of turkeys that need stuffing. With spiritual food, we headed to destruction. Fighting over all while we living inside of Gomorrah. Can't tell the difference in time. Winter, spring, summer's fall. Ask a scientist, I bet he know it all. Anything to try to take the Lord out of it. I've been blessed with wisdom without a scholarship. I nurtured the Bible, I made it personal. Told the deuces and Satan and started living for my spiritual. Different scenarios I encounter, but with this knowledge I will devour. Satan is a defeated foe. Speaking life, do you dig it though? It's kingdom music through your stereo. Wait, let me breathe. I tell the world to let me breathe. They on my back and I say breathe. Yeah, breathe. Now let me get them. Look at the way we raise our kids now. Kids raising kids now. We don't take the time to sit them down and let them know that what they got is truly pure. And it's gonna take a ring to open up those doors. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. That's speaking Christ, you don't just need to sing on it. Listen, I live for the Lord, serve for the Lord, ready for this war. Best believe that Satan is a defeated foe. Watch what you hearing through your stereo. Putting garbage in your spiritual. Listen, my life's been renewed. Do what I gotta do to get to you, that the word is true. Jesus ready for you. Time after time I received grace. I repented and my sins was forgiven. I've been living. Hold up. Let me breathe.
You're coming for me. me, coming for my head. Yeah. The moment that I slipped out the womb, it was on. I was set to get it popping, strapped to a bomb. That was worth the tip, was the cord around my neck. But I caught another breath, and I caught you with the left. Struggle never left. I got a little older, got a little bigger, don't figure as a father, so I started blowing doja. Missed the bigger picture, thought I destroyed my image, but the story wasn't over. Crazy how the words of a loving human being can shape the way we think, can shape the way we dream. Hid behind my mask, my spiritual Maybelline. It seemed I was good, but had a knife in my spleen. At night I would scream, but the volume wasn't loud enough. My thoughts got clouded up, cause of the weed and the angel dust. I had enough. My God, I'm against all odds. Hey, they coming for me. They coming for me. Hey, they coming for me. They coming for me. Against all odds. They coming for me. They coming for me. Hey, they coming for me. Yeah. Black boy raised by his mama who had white skin. Couldn't understand why they said I was different. Our blood was the same, even our last name. Them evil people came with their comments that were vain. I was white to the blacks and black to the whites. In my mind I was mixed, I could never get it right. At night took my knife to my arm, I was sliced. Blowing on the dice, should I end it, should I live? These type of thoughts I shouldn't have as a kid. But this is the result of a wound filled with salt. That came from traditions and mentalities taught. From the years it was okay for our people to be bought. Laying in the free, home of the bread. So why do it feel like we still enslaved? I don't see colors, we all rats in a maze. Influenced by the media and images betrayed. Hey, they coming for me. They coming for me. Hey, they coming for me. They coming for me. Against all odds. They coming for me. They coming for me. Hey, they coming for me. They coming for me. I made my decision as a born again Christian. I know that the enemy's coming and I'm ready for war. So I stand with the sword, with my soldiers, and we run into the gate of the fort against the odds. If you Muslim, be Muslim. Jewish, be Jewish. If you Buddhist, be Buddhist. Just do it to the fullest. Nobody said you had to believe what I believe. Nobody said you had to receive what I receive. Looking at me, I wasn't made to be perfect. I was made to carry out my verses. Duck in the hearses, just carry out my verses. Aim like the Christ and now I'm staring at the serpent. Never be a minute where the wood never ripple. So I'm bringing to the whistle or until my blood trickle. The world's most hated, just me and my God. Till I get called to the sky, rise against all odds. Hey, they coming for me. They coming for me. Hey, they coming for me. They coming for me. Against all odds. They coming for me. They coming for me. Hey, they coming for me. They coming for me. Against all odds. Yeah.
Mic check.
Yeah, thank you guys.
I love it.
Nah, thank y'all. Seriously.
I love it.
Yeah, thank y'all. This is a blessing, man. Y'all thinking nuts, but y'all don't understand how hard it is for gospel artists. A lot of people don't like to say gospel rap, but that's the genre we fall in.
Right.
And I'm on a mission. I don't care. I know we got like people out there like Lecrae and Bizzle and people like
But it's a
that.
different sound, because I listen to Hot Heaven or all that. It's
Yeah.
a totally, and especially because you use hip hop beats.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like the old school, I didn't, you know, it's gospel rap, but the beats connect to other people that's not into gospel, you know? So it's a true thing y'all did.
I
Tell
appreciate
you what, I'm on live right now, and they going
Blow it up.
Word.
My aunt is like, who was that? They want y'all to come to church.
I appreciate it. Yo, can I do something real quick? They still on there?
Yeah, they still
I'm gonna just show them that the lyrical talent is there.
And there's no cursing people.
No cursing.
Let me get my camera ready.
Right, it don't get The thing about the grown man show, you just never know the audience, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And each of us all have a platform, and look, I love church, my mom and them, my mama is in the church, and they on my live be like, can they come to the church?
I got you for the call.
Yeah, that's all it is, man.
So, I mean, it's uplifting, you know, and it's a lot of young people, even though it may seem like it, I have in my mind that it's the young people that want to come to God, these days.
Absolutely, there is.
It's just nobody is you know, you don't have I don't know, you don't got any bills saying go to church, so you know.
Just find who you are, man.
Yeah, and be comfortable with it.
Exactly.
You just have to be comfortable with it. If you comfortable with it, we still got friends. I know I still got friends that still out in the street, still smoke, still
Like
drink.
how that conversation be? You be like, y'all don't need to come to church. They're like, nah, man.
I don't even be honest with you. I don't hit them with that. Like, yo, y'all need to go to church. I go around them and I just let my spirit and just my personality show that I've changed. It's like it's to a point where I got some friends like I walk up in the crib, they blowing it down in there. You know what I mean? It's smoked out in that joint. And as soon as I get in there, like he'll start vacuuming.
Start putting it out.
Yeah, start trying to clean up.
Everybody stop touching it.
And I be like, man,
Jesus
God,
is
you
walking,
good,
put
bro.
it down.
But we're not here to judge, though. I know.
Wait. Can we get to the freestyle?
Yeah, y'all talking. Let's get
Oh, I'm sorry. All right, listen.
Understand? I want to hear y'all word.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Tell us something.
Lord, I'm really stressed about the world and the way it is. Lord, I pray that you will cover all of my kids. Cause I can tell we in the end times. So I sacrifice my life playing the field, not the sideline like they do. Sinful, every day praying for a breakthrough. Sometimes I want to give up and say that I'm through. But I'm stronger than that because of you. Never shall I feed them fake, I feed them truth. Cause their minds been corrupted by the rims on the coupe. For the love of this world, Lord, they willing to shoot. For the love of this money, Lord, they turning on you. We got poor that need feeding, Lord, what do we do? When the sick need healing, Lord, I'm calling on you. Cause I have faith in your power and what it could do. Truth. I know your spirit's with me right now. Cause I can feel your presence right now. Kill my pride, let your light shine. Let them know you get the glory, it is not mine. Let them know that it's your way and that's the only way. And when it's time to call on you, I never hesitate. Cause there's power in your name, I put you first. I'm so grateful for my life, it could have been worse. When my mama died, they said I cried for nights and couldn't sleep. I know it had to be some prayers covering me. I know it had to be your light shining on me. That's why I glorify your name when I speak, cause I know what I've been blessed with. Oh, I'm gonna serve without a question, I have no doubts, I learned my lesson. We rely on this world full of pain and hurt. Too caught up in my ways when he should have came first. But still, granted another chance to get it right. I was blind but got new sight. I wasn't deaf but got new ears. Never scared but I grew fear. The concrete was a bucket, catching my tears. I was trying to break free of my ways, but the weed looked good and the drink tastes good. Temptation with them PYTs, I'm reflecting like, where's my HIV? Eazy-E could have been me, deliver me, set free from a place that's called hell. Hotter than a 3rd degree burn. Now I'm wise, learn that I had to let you be in control. Now I'm riding for the kingdom as my life unfolds. I'd rather take salvation more than platinum and gold. SFG is the movement if you haven't been told. SFG is the movement if you haven't been told. So just for God, let's get it.
Is this thing even on yet? Bombs going off as soon as I make contact. Tongue slicker than Corvettes. I've been clearing the jaw, so it's funny that y'all ain't touched the ball yet. Somewhere we got it twisted, how the rap become a contest. Honestly, I could care less who coming on next. My words hit burbs, hoods, politicians, and convicts. As long as the airwaves stay bumping my context, no need to rock jewels. Mic checking is flawless, every verse a concept till I lay in my coffin. Debating my situation, take it up with the Congress. Construct songs with meaning, a modern day psalmist. More concerned with giving children visions of promise. Life is worth more than cribs, Porsches, and diamonds. Especially when they get it, men and women are dying. But society's quiet until society riots.
I can go right back, man. I can do this all day, man. I'm sick of this rap game.
Stuff again for all our church goers that's watching. Hit us on Instagram. People want to get y'all music. Everybody's live.
First, man, mine is plain and simple. Just SFG D.HALLZ. So that's SFG D.HALLZ. And that's at Twitter, that's at Instagram, SFG D.HALLZ. If you want to get with me directly, it's SFGDHalls at gmail.com. You can also get in contact with my main man. Y'all don't see him right now, but he is my camera guy. He's been here since day one. Like when I say day one, he's always behind it, following me. What's your joint? Diamond Standard Productions. Look them up on YouTube. You can also go to Soldiers for God Ministries.com.
Yeah, and Twitter, Instagram is B-WELLZ MYK, B-WELLZ MYK. Facebook is B-WELLZ MYK, B-WELLZ.
Yeah, no doubt. Thank you for having us. This was dope, yeah.
Missing, cause you know everything I did and everything I done, and you know right now what I wanna become.